Hello, I am Doctor. Welcome to God Eater 3. Finally here. And you of course got the final title screen with the character we're not going to be playing as. Finally finished God Eater 2. And now we're here. Got a new game plus this. Not going to play as Alice, we're going to play as Vyse. Let's go. Once again, I'm going to be playing with the Scythe and Sniper because I just can't quit that combo.
Don't look so worried. We're not gonna die. I promise you that.
Next is PW01408. That's you.
We will now begin the age aptitude test. Please try to relax. Stage 1. Inducing Ashblight corruption. Ashblight corruption has been confirmed. Now progressing to Stage 2. Mounting God Arc. Progressing to Stage 3. Final stage. Implanting adaptive oracle cells. Status confirmed. Ashblight corruption has been neutralized. Subject's vitals have returned to normal. Aptitude is positive. Congratulations. The process is complete. You are now an adaptive God Eater.
So you survived. Grade A. Oh, we haven't seen your kind around here before. How does it feel to give up your humanity? Hey, don't go and croak on us, okay? Your life belongs to the port now. You're of no use dead. Here, I'm gonna need you to sign this contract.
Woo! Name Vyse. Codename Vyse. Gender male. You know, I actually really like how he turned out. Doot doot doot. Let's see, I think that's all there is to that. Bum bum bum.
Burst, activate! Too bad! Now! Here goes! Got you. Yeah! Step here, please. Mission complete. Here it comes! Get ready. It's okay. Okay, let's roll. You're nearing the end. You're nearing the end. Mission complete. I got this. With this one blow.
This looks like a good spot.
I can't believe I did that. Give this a damn try. How's the taste? That all you got?
I will see you avenged. Stand still for me, would you?
You're mine. Eat it. That's a wrap. Perfect. What's up?
Cut him down! This ends right here! Vengeance! Tap! Bang! Huh. Damn. Thank you. I shall grant thee power. Purge the heretic! Leave it all to me. Mission complete. Many thanks. Everyone, move out!
I'll carve you up. I'm gonna get you. I did it.
I'm ready to go. Stay still for me, Kay. I think I'm getting into it. Have some of this. I should probably attack it now. I'll hurt you. Another day, another job. Not gonna happen. Shut up. Pathetic. Let's finish this already. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Too simple. A good distance. A good distance. I'm healing here. Prepare yourself. We're in this together. Anyone makes a mistake, we all work together to fix it. This is so annoying. Thanks a bunch. I can feel the power. I think I can do it now.
I like 12.
Damn it. I'm doing this.
Eye patch stays. Do. I think everything else is generally fine. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, the world is falling apart again after God Eater 2.
Come on, let's go. Hey, you okay? You seem pretty out of it. Bad dream or something? Anyway, rise and shine. I went ahead and asked about our next job. It's in a pretty thick spot. Looks like there's not too much time left for you and me, huh? Fighting an ash this thick will ruin a body in no time. And if we can't work, well, I doubt the folks at the port will want to look after us. Eventually, we're either going to run out of the bias factor we need to live, or we'll end up as Aragami snacks or bait, and that'll be that. A time-honored end for ages like you and me. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen to us. I promise. After all, we've got too much riding on our shoulders. We'll keep going for the ones we couldn't save. It's a vow I made to them all. I'm never going to give up, no matter what happens. So, that's that. We are not dying. The two of us will keep moving forward, on to whatever tomorrow brings.
Yeah, it's like 10 years after God Eater 2. As I said during God Eater 2, those retro Oracle cells that they grabbed from the QB caused major problems. Major problems. We're not in the Far East in this game. It is in Europe. Forgot what specific country. But now there are ash storms and ash Aragami. And because Fenrir has collapsed, the military is kind of taken over. Also, as I mentioned in God Eater 2 in the beginning, people like Director Grem, who is the head of Friar, are now in charge. And they have this, they treat people like trash and they hoard their money. And God Eaters are just a tool now. The military has a no matter the cost mentality now. Fenrir is fallen. Mar. I wonder if we'll be fighting outside soon. I'm not scared. Honest. Lily. Or Lidl. I need to go pick up trash again. Please let there be no Aragami. Please let there be no Aragami. Show. I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me. Can I choose my loadout? Oh my god, I have all of the endgame stuff right off the bat. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say endgame. I never actually truly finished this game with this character. I think I beat the first major story arc, which unlocked New Game Plus, and I saved it for this playthrough. Now, if I was playing as Alice, my character actually beat the game with and everything, oh yeah, she'll be powerful. Hugo! You can double check the details in the monitor. They said it's high density ash accumulation. Get prepped at the terminal, let's move out. Oh good. Vyse Pennywort, an adaptive God Eater belonging to Pennywort. Identity that, authorized ash density level 3, special note aptitude test grade A. Hugo Pennywort, 20 years old. Nothing really about him, belongs to Pennywort. Zeke, 17, belongs to Pennywort. Shells, 9 years old. Mars, 8. Lily is 8. The Ashlands, a mysterious calamity that appeared in the early 2080s. That has spread at an explosive rate and continue to expand even to this day. The Ashlands float in the air, devouring objects they come into contact with and turning them into ash. God Eaters in Aragami are no exception. The Ashlands devour nearly everything they touch. Their true form is a sort of mist invisible to the naked eye, and their extent can only be detected visibly by seeing objects turned into ash. In areas of relatively low ash density, a normal human can only hope to survive for roughly 10 minutes. In areas of high ash density, even a God Eater will perish if they stay too long. Normally, the Ashlands and the ash blight that compose them cannot be seen by the naked eye. However, areas of particular high ash density are visible as a sort of black haze. The Calamity. The word to describe the Ashlands before the current name became official. The Calamity is also sometimes used to designate the day that the Ashland first came into existence. But as this date is not precisely known, this remains an ambiguous term. The Ash Blight. A large group of microscopic viral structures that compose the Ashlands. It has been confirmed that these eukaryotes possess a nucleus, along with organelles resembling those cryptoplasm. Ash blight cells self-replicate by consuming material they come into contact with. Because of this property, the favored theory in the academic community is that they are a form of microscopic Aragami. However, due to their multi-purpose bias tendency and their extremely short mutation span, there are also many theories that dispute this. Operating under the model Protecting Humanity, Revitalizing Science from the 2050s to the 2070s, Fenrir possessed God Arcs and Oracle technology that allowed it to effectively control society. First beginning as a modest biotech and biochemistry business specializing in grains, it moved to the forefront of Oracle technology following the Aragami outbreak. Based in former Northern Europe, the group had branches worldwide. An accurate assessment of the damage suffered by the various Fenrir branches due to the appearance of the Ashland is, at this point, unavailable. All communications infrastructure in the vicinity of Fenrir HQ was destroyed by the Ashlands, going off the hypothesis that this is not an isolated problem unique to Fenrir HQ. It is reasonable to assume that every Fenrir branch has been cut off from one another. Gleipnir. An organization established by a regular military division attached to the former Fenrir HQ. Gleipnir commands a large number of God Eaters and Ages, and its chief commander is Governor General Abraham Gadolin. After escaping destruction during the Calamity, Gleipnir unified the region under Fenrir HQ in the Calamity's chaotic aftermath. Now a number of ports are under its control, and it wields great power over those in its sphere of influence. When inner ports trouble arise, it arbitrates based on Ashland navigation law. Population centers built by humanity after the appearance of the Ashlands. A port itself is entirely subterranean, and only the gate used by ash crawlers is raised above the ground. The majority of ports are built on the sites of Fenrir HQ's satellite bases and in those bases' underground shelters. Many arcologies built around former Fenrir branches. These arcologies were constructed in an attempt to solve the problems caused by the population increases in Fenrir's branches. Arcology locations were picked by analyzing Aragami movement patterns and selecting areas that Aragami were relatively less likely to pass through. In a broad sense, anyone who wields a God Arc and battles Aragami. However, this only covers standard God Eaters. Information on Ashland specialists, the adaptive God Eaters, can be found in a separate entry. A God Eater is anyone who passes Fenrir's aptitude test or its modern equivalent. Although these God Eaters possess a modicum of resistance to the Ashlands, it is inefficient for combat. As such, very few God Eaters operate in dense ash, and many spend their times training or managing Ages. A person who has been chosen by a computer for potentially having the appropriate genetics to be compatible with a standard God Arc. Age decreases the chance of passing the test, and as a result, most candidates are between the ages of 12 and 18 years old. The Ashlands have reduced the need for standard God Eaters, and as such, all new candidates are volunteers. The final test to determine whether a standard compatibility candidate can join with a God Arc. The test is given by intravenous injection of P53 bias factor and fusion of the armlet. Ever since Fenrir's heyday, likely candidates have been selected by a highly accurate computer algorithm. As the same basic system is used to predict and test compatibility today, failure is extremely rare. Adaptive God Eaters, or Ages for short, are a new type of God Eater created after the appearance of the Ashlands. Due to their adaptive abilities, they possess a much higher resistance to ash when compared to other God Eaters, and are able to survive in the Ashlands for long periods of time. They also generally possess extremely high levels of resonance and combat ability, and are thought to be far closer in nature to Aragami than standard God Eaters. Ages are God Eaters with extraordinary power. In order to ensure the safety of those around them, Gleipnir strongly recommends that their armlets remain linked at all times while indoors. The final test given to age compatibility candidates, where they are injected with adaptive bias factor. This test is divided into 3 parts. Inducing of Ashblight corruption, application of God Arc, transfer of Oracle cells containing adaptive bias factor. As Ages possess adaptive bias factor, they should be compatible with virtually any God Arc. However, the use of God Arcs with a high chance of compatibility is recommended. We already know about the armlets. Let's see, official name, P73C arm implant. The P73C bias factor given to adaptive God Eaters is extremely potent. So much so that its strength is to convert cells into Oracle cells is too great to be controlled by normal means. Thus, the more durable dual armlet, worn one on each arm, is required issue for all adaptive God Eaters. Know about God Arcs. We already know about this stuff. This is basic tutorials. All the Aragami's data is already in here. All the weapons tutorials. I'm gonna get all this marked. Okay. Let's go, Hugo. Dun dun dun. Locked. Locked. Rank 1. D1 certification. D1 ash density certification. Due to schedule operations in high density ash environments, the following personnel are required to complete this program. PW1014080147. Hugo. Mission acceptance confirmed. Any unforeseen accidents during the mission are your own responsibility. Be extra careful to ensure the galaxy remain undamaged. Let's go. Are you heading out? Don't worry, if you don't come back, I can easily replace a whole lot of you. You better not think about making a will either. I refuse to deal with the paperwork. I'm opening the door now. Oh, how far God Eaters have fallen.
Damn it! I can't see! Where is it? Where's the Aragami?
Our lines are crossed. What team are you with?
Requesting salvage! Please, I don't want to die!
Forget them. They're already Aragami, Chow. You've got your own jobs to do, so get to them.
Hurry up and let us loose.
I am now releasing the restraints on Pennyward Age's Hound 1 and Hound 2. Alright, you dogs. Sick 'em. I'm limiting your operation area. If you try to do any moonlighting, well, you know what happens.
Yeah, we know. Shall we? We'll make it out of this.
God Eater 3 does such a better job with the cutscenes with your weapon.
Follow the program you were given and acclimate to the Ashlands. Once you've acclimated,
Oh, finally.
defectors will be written off. That is all.
Something unexpected might happen. If it does, I'll use my own judgment.
Unnecessary combat may result in the loss of god arcs. Thus, fighting is prohibited. Proceed with tests to confirm effectiveness in high ash density conditions.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing great, actually. I can shield jump. Woo! I guess the maps are bigger. They're still small, but way bigger.
Disoriented? Look straight ahead for me. You should be fine then. Let's move. Follow me.
Don't you dare miss! Chop time!
It's so much faster. Holy shit. Love it. You'll dive toward your Aragami when locked on.
You've got no business in that area. Move back. Another team is operating there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we got idle
The ones with their wires crossed?
animations.
Keep a safe distance. Let's play it safe for now. It's funny how no matter how hairy it gets, I
I
always
can
have
control the
fun when you're
camera zoom
around.
too. So many
If
nice
you find high
quality of life
ground, climb
enhancements.
on up. It's always an advantage in a fight. Looking down on Aragami crawling beneath you feels pretty good too.
Jump, climb up ahead. Bring in the Aragami.
I'm surrounded by Aragami. Requesting salvage.
This is Hound 1. I'm at Point Alpha. Can you break through their line?
Understood. I'll get through somehow. You do not have permission to transmit. You want to get written up?
Hey, you can't blame me for being curious.
Idiots.
Still got some stamina? It's easy to get winded this deep in the Ashlands.
Tutorial.
Hound 1, do you read me? I made it through the line. En route to Point Alpha.
All right, we'll clear out the Aragami in the area. Proceed with caution.
Hugo, I owe you for this.
Do 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 do.
You do not have permission to transmit. Don't make me tell you again. You haven't completed the acclimation program. Proceed with your assigned mission.
If we can fight this deep in the Ashlands, who gives a crap about acclimation?
You'll be disciplined for insubordination. I hope you're ready for that.
Sure, whatever you say. Now quit looking over my shoulder. Saying we're fighting in dense ash is enough of an excuse, right?
You'll regret this.
Good. You took the initiative. You seem comfortable enough in fighting. You can fight
Already
in
got
gun
burst
form,
hearts?
too.
Hell yeah.
See if you can transform for me. More company. Let's go. Gun form attacks expend OP. You can fight in blade form to restore your supply.
Dun 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 dun. Tutorial. Whoa. Big hole.
Bull 1, come in. This is Hound 1. All Aragami eliminated.
Oh my god. Yeah. Air devours and everything.
Point Alpha soon. Thanks a ton. I thought it was a goner this time. Looks tasty.
Don't give up so easily. Nobody's got time to wipe your nose for you here. Okay, time to head home and get in our cells.
Let's go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Don't worry, everyone made it back okay. A good result for us. We might do as the port folks want. Work ourselves to the bone, get dragged to hell and back. But that doesn't mean we're willing to give up our lives without a good fight. A place where ages can live out their lives without being controlled or pushed around by anyone. That's what we need, right?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Ouch!
The guards went to town on you this time, didn't they? Bet that hurts. You never do as you're told, huh? Bet it's hell getting teamed up with this guy.
I didn't know you were back from patrol, Zeke.
Yep, that's right. All done with my work for today. Listen, man, next time you should come out with me. Come on. I thought you were smarter than that. Having a chance to work with the Zeke Pennyworth should be enough to make you weep for joy.
Maybe you should mention how good you are.
Hugo's always so by the book. It must have been boring out there with him. Come on, I'll show you a real cool trick next time.
This isn't a sport, Zeke.
Look, I know that. You think I don't know that? Anyway, did you hear the recent news? One of the other teams was saying that a port nearby got swallowed by the ash.
That's the first I've heard of it. But it's not exactly news for ports to get engulfed by the Ashlands.
Sure, it's no surprise when it's some base somewhere. But how will you feel when the ash is creeping closer and closer?
Are you talking about an ash storm?
Yeah, well, if one of those ash storms does come through, it's not like there's a whole lot we can do other than strap in and pray, right?
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Though, even then, riding one out isn't all that realistic.
Doop, doop, doop. Check up on everybody. Show doesn't look very well. Just the other day he tried to stay out too long in the Ashlands. He sure is a handful sometimes. Hey, who do you think is tougher, Hugo or Zeke? I'm the toughest. Wait, really? I was never all that impressed before, but I guess I was wrong. Zeke brought me some souvenirs again. I had to find a way to sneak them past the guards. They'll just toss them out as junk. I just got back and there's already more work waiting for me. I guess if you're as good as me, you're always in demand. You know what I mean, right? I'm pretty busy too. Huh? Are you trying to brag or something? The thing is, there's a problem with my God Arc shield deployment, so I'm benched for now. I know there have been a bunch of ash storms, but all of them have been far off. I guess it's true that that whole ports get swallowed up. Oh, if you want to know more about the ash storms, there should be info in the database. We got pictures here of our fallen comrades. Ash storms. A not yet fully understood phenomenon where some sort of catalyst causes the ashlands to activate and surge forward like an avalanche. Ash storms are powerful enough to swallow up and destroy mid-sized ports. However, their force slowly dissipates naturally as they advance. Unfortunately, ash storms increase in ferocity when they overlap. Because of this, some scientists have theorized that were enough to occur simultaneously, they would bring about a calamitous event called an ash tempest. A phenomenon theorized to occur if a number of ash storms were to converge. It is theorized that if an ash storm's size were to exceed a certain threshold, it would activate surrounding ashlands, causing further ash storms to form. If this were to occur, not only is it unlikely that the ash storm would abate naturally, but it is highly probable that it would continue to grow until it enveloped the entire world. Well, I should stop this part here.